doing a floor harness and a dash harness on this car. I didn't get up there yet, but I'm starting from the back and coming up. The car is it's been flooded, as you can see. It's been underneath water. You can see all the rust. And I'm having a bunch of communication issues, so we'll see how far I get soon. You can tell I had replaced this already from the junkyard, so. Alright. So you see all the rust damage here. You can definitely tell somebody else was in here. Somebody was doing some type of wiring, and this was underneath the seat, heat shrink. You see a damaged terminal right there. So I'm gonna continue to take this out, and we'll see what happens.
Oh, would you look at this?
Yeah, well.
Would you look at that?
Yeah, there's a few more blemishes on the car.
Oh my gosh, just look at it.
The car is not perfect.
Just look at it. Just look at it.
Yeah, well.
What the heck is that?
Back at it with this one. Don't mind my monster. But today the plan is to at least put the dash harness on. So I need to go ahead and take this dashboard cover off. I'm almost there. I'm most likely going to have to take the skeleton out. There's a dash harness wraps around the skeleton. Put a new dash harness on. Try to get the new floor harness on. And be prepared for next week so I can put the new modules in. And that's pretty much it. Look at this. This is a brand new car. Alright, I'm gonna tell y'all why I'm upset. I originally quoted a floor harness and a dash harness based upon the parts diagram with these spliced wires. Come to find out, it is an engine room harness that comes in through a firewall and connects to the dash harness and the floor harness. Alright. So I got the new floor harness in. You can see wiring. This one goes up to the side airbag on the roof. Got this one right here. So one all the way to the front. I put in the ground. I need to clean up the ground. Probably gonna use a new bolt, because I don't want to reuse that. Same thing on the other side. Everything in. And here's the spaghetti mess of the old floor harness right here. Somebody tried to do work to this. I'm not sure. But as in the other videos, there's like a bunch of corrosion, rust. The entire car was submerged underneath water, so. But yeah, making progress. But I start cleaning up all the ground points, put everything back in, put the new modules in, and yeah, that's pretty much it. Here are some photos from the car that I was working on. I didn't get to document everything because I was so focused on working, but I just wanted to show you guys with some of the things that I was able to capture on my phone. So just a little update. Got the rear panels in. Just in the trunk area. Put the hybrid battery back in. I'm still waiting on more parts. The new floor harness is in. Got the dash harness in. But all the way up there's some like splice wires that has to be fixed. But until that comes in, I'm just trying to get everything, the trunk area finished, and move on to the back seat. And then I'll go ahead and finish up front. Alright, another update. I got the front bumper off because I have the engine room wire harness now. I started putting the rear of the interior back in. I didn't connect the hybrid battery yet, but just a little quick update. Back seats are in, carpet is in, new SRS unit, floor harness in, dash harness in, and some of the fuel. You can see that module's hanging there. It's another module that was on back order that came in as well. So I'm not gonna put this one, this dash in as of yet until I get the other harness in. So you see like that back in that corner with those splice wires. Yeah, that's a part of the engine room wire harness. So I'm in the process of changing that. Or at least it's starting to look semi like a car again. Close this door. Show you with the front. So front bumper off, as I mentioned, and this light had to come off. This is a part of the harness. So this harness is part of this fuse box. It runs down here. Comes through the fender well. Impact sensor. And on this side, I had to take the light off on this side just so I can get these connections right over here. And it goes into the VSA module and then runs all the way in the back on the firewall as well. Alright, just a little update. I had to take out the blower motor box because I had to take that harness out. So went through the hole. That's the firewall in the engine bay compartment. So I had to take out that blower box, and on the other side, I had to get it as well. Hold on 1 second. Alright, so you see like that hole right there. So the harness came, from the firewall. Oh, where'd it go? Yep, from the firewall came over, stretch over, and it'll connect to like the fuse box underneath here, and it connects to all the other, components in here. I had to take off the brake pedal assembly just so I could fish the harness out. So once I get that harness back in properly, then I'll start putting the dashboard and everything else back together. Show you the outside. So now the harness is out. Splice wires I was talking about. It's the old harness. I got a new harness on the chair right here. So now let me show you. I had to do some maneuvering because I had to squeeze the harness through that little space right there. Squeeze it all the way out. You can see that's the firewall right there for that side, and over here on this side, see right here. Well, it was definitely a lot of squeezing and getting things through. So this little update. Should have the new one in today. Alright, just finishing up. I just gotta put the back panel back over here. Just like a few covers, which are those two right there. Now, let me go this way. The customer has at the body shop. Cars at the body shop before me, but I just got bolt down the seats. Bolt down the seats right now. I had to rewrite the ECU and the other modules. And right now, I'm in the waiting process, the waiting period. So, just gotta put these pillars on. And then she's good to go. So, I didn't have any videos afterwards, but I drove the car, put about 10 miles on it, no lights on the dash, made sure cruise control, all the buttons worked, and the car was good to go. About a week later, the customer came back. He wanted to change his seat, so he changed his passenger seat and reprogrammed his SRS unit. But aside from that, the customer was happy that he actually got the car back and it's working how it's intended to be.